Hey guys, Peter Von Panda here. I don't know if you're like me, but I hate shopping for clothes. And that includes shoes. I hate going out and shopping for shoes and looking around. I feel like it's such a waste of time. And, for me, I just kind of like a certain style. And I just keep getting the same thing over and over again. But I bought these online on Amazon. They're Andrew Fezza shoes, and they're kind of like penny loafers, slip-ons. But I wanted to show them to you because something that I did here, which I probably wouldn't normally have done, is I went for the cheapest shoe I could find. And these are it. They're not leather. They are totally a synthetic type of pleather, and probably not even a really good pleather by looking at it. I think at a glance you wouldn't know either way, but it looks a little more vinylish than like a really nice PU leather. But I will say I picked them up and I thought I have no risk on them because they were only $15, so like $14.90 or something. So how can you go wrong with a pair of shoes? It's been a long time since the Starburys were available, but I loved them because then you could get a pair of tennis shoes for under 15 bucks. As you can see, they match. They do come packed here with the little foam inside. Inside they have, a camel and khaki colored construction, and again, all over really just a synthetic material, soft on the outside with looks like a synthetic sole here on the bottom and emblazoned with Andrew Fezza. Now, let's just take a look at the materials. As you can see here, it's just a little shinier and not quite as much texture, in my opinion, as like true leather, which tends to be just a little more matte, maybe not quite as finished. And it'll be interesting to see how these wear and crack. That's kind of a telltale sign. The stitching on it is a bright white, which kind of stands out. I'd probably prefer it to be black, but it's a bright white. And on the sides here, you have much thinner but white stitching. It's fairly bold. As you can see here on the sole, it's not super thick, probably half an inch or so here in the back, and then pretty thin up here on the front. But the sole has a little pyramidal texture, and I think that's actually going to be pretty grippy. As you can see there, it's actually not too bad. And that continues almost all the way to the back where you have a flat, heel as well. So overall, they look pretty decent. Now I'm a size 10, so let's go ahead and put these on and see how they feel and look. So I don't have a shoehorn on me, but they're maybe just slightly tight, which for a slip-on shoe is kind of, I guess, what you want, because you don't want them coming off, especially since you can't tighten them up with shoelaces. But pretty comfortable. A little narrow, kind of on the in the front here, but lengthwise they're fine. My toes on a size 10, which is what I normally wear, pokes up just about there. But as you can see, I think they look pretty formal. And despite them being maybe just a little bit snug width-wise, I think they'll stay on pretty nicely. And the heels are high enough. I hate when I have a really low heel. They tend to ride and give you a little hot spot on the back, but pretty good. I mean, I think these will work, especially if you're kind of in a business casual work environment where it just has to look good, but especially, in my work where maybe I'll get up and walk around and kind of be on my feet a little bit. These are pretty comfortable. The heel or the soles aren't that thick, so probably not the best for like walking on uneven surfaces or rough surfaces, and they don't give you much height or elevation lift, but pretty comfortable, and I can knock these things around, bust them up, and at under $15 at like $14.95, I can terrorize these little things and not really worry too much about it and replace them as needed. So there it is, Andrew Fezza. I appreciate you making a cheap shoe because I'm just a cheap guy. Peter Von Panda, out.